I've added a little narration to our July online horse agility course. We had a score of 96. The first obstacle was the horse trots through the curtain in front of me and I follow behind, also trotting, and then I wave at the crowd. We lost 1 point because I didn't trot. I sort of stopped there rather than trotting right through the curtain. But at least Boots went through, so that was good. Then we had to wave to our imaginary crowd, which I guess is all you guys watching. Then we did a jump and sent the horse ahead of us through the spooky, scary corridor and follow through the horse, through behind. Follow the horse behind through the spooky corridor. And she did that very nicely, so we got a click and a treat. And that sets us up for number 4, which is to trot across 3 hoops with no touches. She did that very nicely. Pleased with that. And that brings us around to number 5, which was to put on a funny tall hat. So we had to devise something here to make a hat taller than usual. And that was quite a lot of fun. Now we're on to number 6. Weave 5 obstacles at a trot in a circle. And we lost -2 for a tight rope at some point, and because we exited incorrectly. So she missed that one, so we started again. Out and draw her in. Ask her to go out around that one. Draw her in. And then ask her to go out there, and I thought we had to have the horse right out of the weave before we could halt, and then we could turn to go back the other way, but evidently that was not correct, so we lost a point there. That sets us up for number 7, which is to trot and halt the hind feet in the hoop from the trot, which she did very nicely. Then we're up to number 8. The horse waits, the handler trots to the end of the rope, counts to 5, and then trots back to the horse. So it's checking the confidence the horse has with strange movement away and toward him. And that brings us heading toward number 9, which was for the horse to target this white container for 5 seconds. And she was very distracted with the dairy cows getting their silage fed out next door, so it took us a couple of attempts, and she thought, oh, finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was at least 5 seconds, so I was pleased with that. And she could do that when there were distractions around close by. And that lines us up for the final obstacle, which is number 10. And number 10 asks us to back the horse through a bottle bank. And in this obstacle, they weren't actually pinged if they touched the logs that were holding all the bottles in place. I suppose one could do it totally without logs, which I might try next time, but it just keeps everything tidy to have the logs there. And that was really, really nice. I was pleased with that. Good girl. And we have to thank our videographer. Take our final bow. Thank you to the Horse Agility Club.